Scheduled now for 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the light heavyweight division. VIP Boxing now bring you our next bout. Our timekeeper ringside is Phil Morris from Liverpool. Upon the sound of the bell, our scoring referee in charge of the bout is star referee Steve Gray from Fleetwood. Boxing out of the blue corner, scaling at 12 stone, 2 pounds 2 ounces. 15 career victories, including 2 finishing inside the scheduled distance. Tonight we're in the solid black shorts trimmed with red and white. Boxing out of York, Yorkshire, introducing the Pocklington Rocket, it's Harry Matthews. And across the ring, boxing out of the red corner, wearing purple, trimmed with grey and white. Scaling at 11 stone, 13 pounds 2 ounces. 12 visits to the ring as a professional boxer, 11 victories, 3 finishing by way of KO and 1 defeat on his record. Introducing the little lever, meat cleaver, it's Jack Cullen. Referee Steve Gray with his final instructions.
Okay, boys, if a cold break, take 1 step back. Don't throw any punches around the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, lads.
Scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. This one in the light heavyweight division.
Here we go then. Jack Cullen will be looking to make a statement tonight, but it won't be easy work for him. Harry Matthews is game as always, and he's coming to win tonight.
And Cullen supporters are quite a noisy bunch. I've heard that about them. He brings about 150 of them per fight.
Yeah, and then they've done well. They've been here a while. They've stuck around for Jack's fight, and he always has a big crowd with him. And
I believe as soon as he joined Last Man Standing, about 20 of them piled on for flights to go over and support him.
yeah, and they had it on in a few pubs around where he lives as well, I think. And a lot of people went down there to watch it. And that's fantastic support, isn't it? You know, it's invaluable at this level. When you can sell tickets like that, the opportunities come so much quicker for you.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need to sell tickets. The tickets pay for your opponent in many instances, and it just helps you move up the ladder if you can actually bring a bit of support and a bit of colour to a TV show if you manage to get on one.
Yeah, and obviously that Island's Last Man Standing, like, he didn't get the win there, but it would have done wonders for him, the exposure he'd got from that. And also, you know, at this stage of his career, we said it before, a loss does not mean too much. You know, these fighters can come back for it, and he'll have learnt a lot from that.
Yeah, it's better you regroup from a loss. Very few fighters stay undefeated for their entire career, so most fighters have to taste that experience and bounce back from it.
It's been a good start this from Jack Cullen. He's looking sharp already behind that jab.
He's looking good. I believe he's also sparred some really decent fighters as well, such as Callum Smith, so he's had those good experiences in the gym as well as in the ring.
Yeah, and they're invaluable then. It's great to see when these young fighters get given the opportunity with some of these guys, you know, at the top of their game, and they'll learn so much from them spars.
Yeah, and he said he's training like a professional now. He gets up at 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock, takes his dog for the walk and then trains until from 10 until 12. So he's actually living the life, and he's training twice a day, so that's the kind of thing that bodes well for your future development.
A long dog walk.
Yeah. Like Roy Keane's dog, the fittest dog in the entire world when he had that debacle at the World Cup.
Good first round for Jack Cullen. He's got right back into the groove there.
Come on, Jack, where's going?
Yeah, we landed a nice right hand, a couple of them throughout that round. Lots of fire the left up as well, and a couple of uppercuts.
Yeah, nice shot variety you're talking about there. And Jack has been impressing a lot of people. You know, we have those shows in Bolton, don't we, on the Box Nation shows where all the top prospects get on them, and Jack's featured a couple of times, so he's obviously thought of highly around here.
And people around him are saying he's only showed 25% of what he's actually got, so it'll be interesting if he can unlock that up to 75% and pull it all together on some of the more important nights.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen a lot of talent tonight. The likes of Kane Gardner, Joe Eco, James Moorcroft, the list goes on. All the guys tonight, Lyndon Arthur, John Telford, all of them have been good. And, you know, Jack's up there with these prospects domestically that can make a real impact too. That's a lovely time right hand from Jack Cullen. You know, I said it before, Harry Matthews is come here to win, and that'll only help Jack, you know, in that Islands last man standing. All the fights in that tournament were there to win, and we saw the best of Jack in the quarters and the semis, and we're seeing a good performance from him again here tonight.
Yeah, he looks confident. Like you say, if someone comes to win, it just gives you more opportunities to get your own punches off as well, so it can be beneficial to a fighter like Jack to have these type of fights. And Harry's had, in October, he had a fairly decent win against Ben Davies, a points win, so he pops up with the odd result as well.
Yeah, and he's a decent calibre fighter, isn't he? He's fought for the Central Area title, Ben Davies, so he's mixing with good fighters. And he did an interview with VIP's Lee Hogan and the weigh-in, and he's here to win tonight. He's not just come here to make up the numbers, he's here to get a result. A lovely combination again from Jack. And Matthew's gone on the back foot here. I think he felt a couple of those shots. Oh, nice work again from Jack Cullen. He's picking his shots nicely. Just turned to southpaw with that lead right hand from a southpaw stance of landing nicely. Back to orthodox with a jab again. And just as we watch this, David Hay's been knocked down for the third time in the 5th round from Bellew.
Yeah, he needs to turn it in. He should have turned it in a long time ago, but I'm pleased for Toner. He's a good guy, and I think he deserved the second win over him. Anyway,
Back to the more important business of the night, and Jack Cullen's getting the job done here.
And as you say, Harry Matthews is good. He's been in with some good names in a short period of time. He took on the likes of Nick Blackwell. Then he took on the people like Chris Eubank Jr., Lee Markham, Liam Cameron. So he has been around the block a few times. Yeah, that's a great calibre of opponents they've been in with. And credit to Jack for taking this fight. He could have took an easy touch after that tournament. You know, I got one of these journeymen that knew he'd have a few rounds, but he wouldn't really be tested. But he's in there with a live opponent tonight. It's been messy at times for Jack, hasn't it? But he seems to be landing the better shots when they get close. Yeah, we just saw there some of the punches aren't landing, but he's landing enough punches to see the rounds through and just to find his range.
Jack's just trying to draw a lead from Matthews in there, but just not coming at the moment. He's going to have to be first to the punch. That was a nice shot from Matthews though.
And Jack just needs to increase his quality a little bit. He's getting himself into the right position. He just needs to think about the shot selection instead of just trying to pop as many out as possible.
That's the danger though, isn't it? That big right hand over the top. If that lands, you're in trouble. And there's that right hand. Nice right hand, but Cullen's responded well. And one thing about Jack Cullen is he's a tall, rangy guy, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's starting to work his jab a little bit more now, which is always going to set up the shots that he wants to land and make his work that little bit more clean.
I really like those feints that Jack does when he switches from southpaw to orthodox. He doesn't necessarily throw anything, but just confuses the opponent with a change of angles, and when the opening comes from either stance, he then throws.
And sometimes when you throw a feint, even if you don't throw a punch behind it, it allows you to read the opponent and see how they react to certain things.
A lovely left hook landed as you were talking then. That was the opening he's looking for. Matthews responded well again. Lovely body shot. He really ripped that right up to the body. And Matthews just had a glance towards his corner there. I think he felt that one a little bit.
Yeah, both men exchanged shots there. Cullen's looking a bit more accurate with some of his punches in these replays now.
Yeah, and Scott Gomersall's just commented in. He says that Jack needs to land that jab on the inside. He's wide open for it.
Yeah, he just needs to keep himself tight as well, and just bear in mind that punches are going to be coming back in his direction.
He doesn't want to get dragged into a war, does he? We've seen a couple of the guys tonight do that. He wants to just keep this fight how he wants the fight to be. Just getting caught with a few more in this round, Jack Cullen. That's a nice overhand right from Matthews again. Matthews just seems to be catching a lot more shots in this round. Seems a bit more composed under the pressure.
Yeah, he seems to have settled into it a little bit more. He maybe realises that Cullen can't really hurt him too much and thinks he might just chance his hand.
Come on, Jack, stay sharp, lad.
Jack's tried switching there a couple of times to try and set something off. I think he just needs a little bit of spark now in this round.
Stay on him, Jacko. Pressure.
Shut that brother, right, Jack.
Stay on him, Jack.
Shut that.
Pressure.
Jack just needs to close the ring down a little bit better now. He seems to be chasing Matthews around the ring a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, but Matthews could do this all night if he's not taking clean punches.
Yeah, he's going the same way around the ring as well, isn't he?
Shut Jack.
That's better from Jack.
Jack,
open up, one.
come on.
Jack, open that body up. Stay sharp.
Push him on the ropes, Jack.
Close around that one. Oh, Matthews had his periods of success there.
Yeah, he had his little moments, Matthew. Probably moving backwards a bit too much to take the round, but he certainly gave Cullen something to think about.
Good start from Jack Cullen, opening a few moments of this round, throwing nice combinations.
Just needs to be careful, Jack, he doesn't walk onto something there.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about.
Took a left hook as well.
Yeah, when he's throwing, he's just dropping his hands a little bit, and the shot over the top is there, and Matthews has seen that.
Come on, Jack! Jack, don't be clumsy, kid. Come on, Jackie boy!
And in its own little way, this is quite clever by Matthews. He's just giving himself enough distance not to be on the end of shots and just popping off his own odd counter when he can. And he knows that you can do this all night if he had to.
Jack, work off that jab!
Push him on ropes and hit him, Jack.
Jack, keep the guard up! Keep them on sight! Keep them on sight!
It's a better round from Jack Cullen, this. Matthews has barely thrown anything, apart from those couple of eye-catching shots from earlier in the round. Jack's got back to his jab. That's nice work. But there, that left hook again just landed. A lovely right hand over the top from Cullen. That's the shot he's been looking for. That's better from Cullen. He's just got to set it up with that jab. He neglected it a little bit earlier in this round, but when he sets it up with a jab, he looks good.
Yeah, the irony is that he's probably throwing fewer punches now, but he's landing more effective punches.
Jack.
Just see the highlights of it there as well. Like Terry said, he's not throwing as many, but it's a lot cleaner work now.
And sometimes if you throw fewer punches, you think about the punches that you actually want to get through the guard and where you're going to put those shots rather than just throwing out of a barrage.
And how are you scoring this one? There's a couple of close rounds in there.
I've got it comfortable for Cullen, but like you said, there's a couple of rounds where if you like what Matthews was doing, you could easily give him the round itself. And I never score even rounds, but some people do, so they may see 1 or 2 rounds to be even.
Yeah, and for me, it's been good matchmaking tonight with Jack Cullen because he's been made to work for this tonight. He's not had it all his own way.
That's right, everything out, Jack. Stay sharp, left.
Stay sharp, Jack.
Sharp, Jack. Yeah, that's the one.
Nice uppercut landed. Short left uppercut.
Matthews might just try and put a bit of a flourish on it at this point now so we can get a bit of a moral victory.
Come on, Jack, come.
Short, Jack.
That counter left hook's been good for Matthews tonight. He's landed it a few times.
Jack, come. Let's see that fire in your belly, lad. Come on.
Finish him up.
I think Jack has the one. Come on, Jack.
Jack, go. Sharpen up.
Push him, Jack.
Lovely.
Keep them guard up.
We know you can take it. Stop trying to prove it.
Looks like Jack's brought about 100 coaches with him as well.
Come on, Jack, come on.
Bit of blood from the nose of Jack Cullen.
Hit him, Jack.
That was nice work.
Come on, body up.
Picking his shots nicely off that jab. That's the key for him. Once he throws that jab, everything else comes off it.
I think the people who were supporting him in the crowd are feeling it more than Jack. A few of them are sore thoughts, I think, after the first couple of rounds.
Come on, Jackie, boy.
Jack, go on in. That's right, attack him, Jack.
Again, Jack, go.
Through it. Walk through it, Jack.
Relax,
Get
Jack.
on the ropes, Jack. Get on the ropes, Jack. Push him, Jack.
Come on, Jackie, boy.
What, Jack?
Beat that shot, lad.
Hey.
Get that body going.
Push him on the ropes. Walk through him, Jack.
Jack.
What's the man, Jack?
Walk
Go.
through him, Jack.
Keep your hands up.
Walk through him.
Come on, Jackie, boy.
Jack, let's shot, Jack. Go on, lad. Again, go on, lad.
Take them shots, Jack.
Big effort now, Jack. All you've got.
Finish him up, Jack. It's last round.
All you've got, Jack. Don't be clumsy.
Keep the hands up. Raise it.
Come on, Jack, go. Jack.
He's taken a few in this last round, isn't he?
Yeah, he took a few shots. I still feel like he won the round
Yeah.
based on his work. I've got it 60-54, but I wouldn't be surprised if Steve maybe is giving him a share of the round, or maybe one of the rounds that he thought he landed a few shots in.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one. I think Jack's got the job done there, and after we get the official announcement out, I'll have a few words with him and see what he made of that performance. I'm going to say 59-55. My prediction. Not because I've just seen Steve Gray tell the MC or anything. Hand over to Paul Booth now to announce the official result, and then we'll have a few words with Jack to see what he made of that performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the light heavyweight contest is decided by our scoring referee, Steve Gray. He has the bout at 59 points to 55 points. In favour of our winner, it's Little Lever's meat cleaver, Jack Cullen.
Jack, good win tonight. What do you make of that performance?
Yeah, quite a decent fight. So I knew it was going to be a tough fight. So I got told to stay at my distance and keep using my jab and my backhand. And hopefully I did that.
And after a couple of good wins out in Ireland and then falling short in that final, you could have had an easier comeback, but is this the kind of fights you want now? You want to step up in level?
I mean, I do it full time. This is my job, so I want to fight the good lads. I don't want to be fighting journeymen. Obviously, I want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, and you think you're ready for titles next, maybe central area around the corner?
Yeah, definitely central area, whenever.
Brilliant, thanks very much and good luck in the future.